Hello YouTube, I'm Michael and I'm here to tell you about the 4GB Xbox 360S and the newest in controlless gaming, Kinect. Baby, please don't go. Okay, this is the new Xbox 360S. This is the 4GB model. It's basically identical to the 250GB. Besides that, it's not in a glossy finish all over. It's all matte except for basically the fan vent and the little cooling vent, which as you can see is a little dusty. The button, the power button and the CD bay button, they are all completely touch. There's no click or anything, so just watch. And then I'll open up the CD drive. It's all like that. Now, as I said previously, I'm also talking to you guys about Kinect. And Kinect is Microsoft's new wireless or no control gaming sort of part for the 360. Now, Kinect is basically the new no control gaming system for the Xbox 360. It's 100% compatible with the 360 originals and the 360 Slim, but was intended for the Slims. But you can, as I said, you can buy it for the original 360. Now, one thing about Kinect, you have to stand at least 1.5 meters away from the Kinect sensor, as you have to get at least from your head to around your knees, shown on the screen. As you can see in the bottom right corner of my TV, you can see that little sort of grey square there with a hand next to it. I'm going to have to wave so it can recognize me. And it's taken me to what Xbox or Microsoft call the Kinect hub. This whole hub is controlled by my hand alone. As you can see, I can move the hand around, and there's normally pages, but I'm not signed in properly because my internet's out. So I'm going to show you how Kinect is by running Kinect Adventures. Now, Kinect Adventures was probably one of the first games that ever came out for Kinect on the 360. It's a PG game, nice and fun to play if you need to waste some time. It's a pretty good little game. The Kinect sensor is easy to calibrate. Basically, you stand wherever it tells you to, you show this card to the camera, and it will scan it and calibrate it to your position in the room. If you are around 1.5 meters away from your screen, the game will automatically recognize it, and you can only play single player. If you're standing around 1.8 to 2 meters away from the screen, it will recognize it and you'll be able to play with 2 players. I'll show you the Kinect sensor now. You have the words Xbox 360 written on it. One sec, I'll turn this down. One sec. Oh, it's shiny. If you can just see that, it says Xbox 360. You have 2 cameras there, which makes the 3D. This one here is the one that mainly detects you. That one there is mainly for taking the photos which you get during the game. You've got a little power button and the infrared sensor, which I don't want to go too far over because it will just blur out the screen with purple. Basically, all that purple that you're seeing there is what it's emitting so that it can sense you. That will track the heat of your body. And if you hold your finger in front of it for about 10 seconds, you actually feel that your finger will get a little bit warm. Kinect also has inbuilt microphones inside here and here, so you can play your online games on live and everything, and you can still talk to people without a headset, which is handy. And it also has a motor in it, so it will raise itself up or down depending on where you are. That actually sort of scared me a little bit the first time I got it, because I'm saying, why the hell is it looking like it's about to fall? Okay, now it's basically calibrating, and I'm standing about 1.5 meters away, so it should recognize it soon. Okay, has it recognized me? Okay, I'll move forward a bit so you can see I'm in the front area, or I can move into the best area, which is for 2 players. I'm going to move into the single player zone so I can show you guys properly. Okay, there we go. The good thing about Kinect as well is it also has speech recognition. So you can basically control the whole system by your voice, which is pretty cool. Only problem with this is it is for US only. So for me, living here in Australia, I can't use voice recognition to control my movies or whatever I store on it. One other thing that a lot of people have been complaining about with the 360 is when you plug in a USB or an external hard drive, you can only use up to 16 gig on it. You can't use any more, as Microsoft wants you to basically go out and buy your own buy your own hard drive to put into it. So it's a smart sort of marketing technique. Now I'm going to go to, I'll quickly go Adventures. And I'll do something basic just to show you guys how it works. Just the very beginning. So as you can see, it's recognized my arm is up. I don't think you can see it at the moment, but if you saw in the main menu, my left arm was up. And that's only because I'm holding my phone up to the screen so you can see. And yes, I'll replay that. This game here is fairly easy to get used to. It's called Rollerball. Basically all you have to do is move your hands and legs around until or you have to basically hit the balls and make sure that they don't leave or fly past you. So I'll see if I can do this with just one hand. So you can see my hand, one sec, I'll clear this up. You can see my hand on the screen there, near the ball. I'm going to whack it with my hand by swinging my hand forward, and the ball will bounce, and you have to make sure that that does not happen. So I'll hit it, then I'll get it with my body, got it with my head. The levels do get harder as you advance through the game, but that's just the beginning levels. I'll go back to the main menu, come on. Okay, I'll be 1 second. Okay, it's recognized I've paused the game. Now I want to leave the adventure. And yes, I do. And no, I'm not marrying anyone. Okay, go back. And back again. But it's very easy to use. It rarely has any problems. Well, I've rarely had any problems with it. I'll eject the disc, so it will quit anyway. There we are. And I'll close the 360. Now, if you haven't already noticed, the 360's home screen and all that has changed a little bit from how it used to look around a year or so ago. Now they've made it look a little more modern and however it should be. Sorry that my screen's taken a while to load. It's only because I've capped my internet, so by the time it connects to the servers and gets whatever it needs, it takes a bloody while. I'll try and get around it. Press the Xbox button. Well, through just the Xbox button alone, you've got your marketplace, so you can put in your codes for your gold memberships and whatnot. I'll get closer so you can see. You've got your games, your achievements, your reputation, you've got your library and all your basic settings. If you ever want to add me, you can see my username right there on the side, Passon123, as my YouTube name is. But otherwise, I'll turn off the 360. Up and A. Okay, but otherwise, I'm going to say the games for the 360 are fun and easy to get used to. The control is a little bit different to how the PlayStation 3 is, but it's not a big learning curve. It's actually more comfortable to hold it for starters, in my view. The Kinect games are very, well, not so much basic, but they are more sort of, how would I put it? Well, we'll keep it at basic, because they're easy to play, they're fun to play, and they don't have a big learning curve as a lot of games actually do. As I'll show you, there's Kinect Adventures, there's Dance Central, which isn't the worst game I've ever played. It's actually quite a fun game. If you like dancing and whatnot, it's pretty good exercise as well. You burn up quite a bit of a sweat playing the game if you play on hard. Freeride is more of a boarding type of game, so you jump on a little board, you do your little stunts over jumps, you've got your power-ups, whatnot. Halo Reach, a great game for the Xbox 360. I haven't got gold yet, so I don't know about gold, but the campaign is pretty good. Gears of War, it's an old game now, came out with the original 360 at the beginning of its lifetime, and to me it's still a great game. The campaign is pretty addictive in my view, and it packs in a lot of little surprises here and there. Otherwise, that is my view on the Xbox 360 Slim, the 4GB at least, the new edition of interactive gaming, the Kinect, and that's basically it. I'm Michael. Please subscribe, rate, post any messages. I will guarantee I will reply. If you need any help, I'm here. And yeah, I'll see you around with another review hopefully soon. See ya and bye.
Baby, please don't go.